Hola, soy Olga Segura. I'm very excited to share an interview that we did with actor-producer Wagner Moura. He's going to talk about his upcoming film, Sergio. Enjoy.
Sergio is about a Brazilian diplomat called Sergio Vieira de Mello, a very important UN person. He joined the UN when he was 21 years old, and till the moment where he was killed in Iraq. He was killed that was the first time that the United Nations was a central target of terrorism, and Sergio was killed in the UN headquarters. I wanted to produce my own content in the US. So I had to have behind that idea to produce films something that resonated with me. And as I had this long time admiration for him, I thought that to make a film about this guy who gave his life, who dedicated his whole life to human rights, that was a very good first step. So I went to South by Southwest. I think that was when it started. So I was in a panel on South by Southwest about representation. And I came to know that us, Latinos, we are the most underrepresented group in the American movies. Not only the amount of Latinos in the films, but also the way we are represented. So I started to think about that. I get a lot of, violent Latinos, drug dealers, killers, things that I'm no longer that interested in playing. So I realized that I had to produce my own. I decided that I was going to make films about Latinos, not only, of course, not only characters based on real people, but any character, but where we could be shown, displayed as, just truth, and then I found Sergio, and then everything connected. The more we talk about who we are, the more we talk about our roots, the more we talk about our little of what we know, the more universal we are. And I think that's the kind of stories that we should be trying to tell. We should talk about ourselves, and because that's what we know. And this is gonna come from a place of truth. That I think that's what we should be, not only for a political reason, because it's important to tell these stories, but because I think they become very universal when they are told with a very specific point of view, from the point of view who knows this. Of course, being Brazilian, Sergio was a Latino. He was a Brazilian, but he was a Latino. The Brazilians, they have to learn that they are Latinos. It's weird. What made me feel that I was part of something bigger than just being Brazilian was Narcos. Was the fact that I was in Colombia working with actors from, Colombia, Argentina, Mexico, different countries, and talking about the drug trade, which is something that affects all of our countries in South and Central America. But Brazil is not connected to Latin America in a way that it should be. Yo soy Wagner Moura y quiero invitarlos a ver Sergio, una película muy bonita que es parte de un proyecto de hablar de nosotros, hablar de nuestras historias, de nosotros latinos. Que la vean. This Friday, April 17th.